Now, a sunny bank holiday weekend would usually be amongst the busiest days of the year on the roads and in tourist beauty spots. But as government officials from all of the UK's nations urge people to stay at home, it's the police who are expected to put those restrictions in practice. Well, joining us now is the Chief Constable of Northamptonshire Police, Nick Addley. Mr. Addley, thank you very much indeed for being with us. And you're pretty much, as far as people in your patch are concerned, you're issuing them with a warning today.
Well, we've stepped things up here because we've given the public 3 weeks to get used to this. This is a massive change in terms of their lifestyle and how they can operate. We've worked on the basis of engagements and information, and from today I'm being really clear that if people continue to flout the law, that they will be fined, and if appropriate, they will be arrested. But I do want to make the point that the vast majority here in Northamptonshire, and I hear from colleagues across the country, are abiding by the law, and to those people I say thank you. It is just a minority that we now need to hone in on.
Do you actually have the powers to arrest people if they disobey you?
Well, none of the coronavirus bill. The coronavirus bill is fairly clear in terms of the fines, but what we do have, of course, is the wide-ranging powers that police officers have and carry in any case. So where people break the law in terms of antisocial behaviour or in public order and linked to coronavirus, then actually they will get arrested for that offence and they will be charged with that offence and a coronavirus or a COVID bill offence too.
So you can define things like, refusing to stop sunbathing or gathering in big groups. You can actually define that as antisocial behaviour, and if they refuse to stop doing it, you believe your officers can arrest them.
Yes, it's an option, and what I'm saying is that we've got to get really serious with this. People are dying every day. We're experiencing this here in the county and wider across the country. We're seeing doctors, we're seeing consultants and nurses dying as they're sacrificing their lives to protect us. It is only right that we ask the public to play their part, and in the main they are, but it's that hardcore of individuals that if they refuse, yes, there could be issues with that ticket. If they continue to refuse to move on or to go home as being requested, there are other powers which could mean that those individuals will be arrested. And actually, those people will then end up with a criminal record, which is just not worth it. The more important point is, by going home and following the law, you are saving lives and protecting our valuable NHS.
Yeah, I was going to ask you about your officers, because, of course, they are coming into contact now with people face-to-face more. There's an upsurge in domestic violence. So presumably they are more exposed as well than usual.
Yeah, absolutely. And here in Northamptonshire, we have around 135 officers who are currently off sick and self-isolating. And of course, as they do every day, they put themselves in harm's way. And this is no different, other than that it's more acute. And that risk is very real, very present. And as I say, we have a number of people who are suffering as a consequence of that. The personal protective equipment we have here is plentiful. We still have to do that. We still have to put ourselves in harm's way. But we will do that. We don't want to do that. We do want full compliance. But if necessary, the men and women of this force and every force across the country will do exactly that. And yes, they put themselves at risk, but that's what we're doing here to save the wider communities from further spread of this awful disease and death.
Chief Constable Nick Addley of Northamptonshire, thank you very much indeed for joining us.